always praying, why I'm always interceding, why I'm always relating with spiritual fathers, why I am working with religious societies. But I can tell you, the moral compass of any nation, it is the way it is centered in God. It cannot move, it cannot become anything unless God becomes the center of any society. The nations and citizens are watching this administration to see how God will work through us to transform this country. And I can guarantee you, by the fifth year, people will be able to see the manifestation of God and the miracles of God happening through this administration. Amen. By prayer and hard work. Because faith without works is dead. And if you have been seeing us, we are working until people are asking when we rest. It is a business God has given to us, and we as an administration that God has put there, we shall work through prayer, and we make sure that every one of us, from the lowest to the highest, they are served well. God is all powerful and will use all of us as vessels for his glory. Let us, as clay in the hands of our God, listen and be instructed to obey. As graduates, you go out into the world to contribute towards mentoring millions of Kenyans towards a life of holiness and integrity. Listen to his instructions and obey. Do not listen to so many voices. Listen to the voice of God, and you will never go wrong. Be moved by the Spirit, and you will never find yourself at fault. Families are breaking every day because of the lack of integrity. Men, women, and children are hurting. We must turn around our society and go back to the original plan of God, where a family is the most precious and basic unit of a society. If you have listened to our main principles, they are family people. Some are even asking why they are carrying their wives when they are going out. Others are asking why we are going with our sons. And that tells us that society does not appreciate the family values. But once we look at the basic value of this family, it is ingrained in God. God was all powerful. God was omniscient. God was everything. But what he created was a family. Him and his daughter and a son called Adam and Eve. So family must be valued and it must be nurtured to be able to bring an ethical nation. My office has chaplaincy and family value as one of its key pillars. We cannot afford to sit back and watch as families sink deeper into chaos. We must arise and speak out. We must get up and pray for the family to turn around. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to appreciate the role that this university as a unique institution is specializing in theological education and training. This is a role that the institution has played with dedication, while training the required manpower for Christianity. I commend you for adopting technology and e-learning as a model of teaching and training. I know many people ask where, how, but let me tell you, in the kingdom you say that you do not despise the day of the humble beginning. Any tree you see standing was a small seed, and perhaps if I had given you that seed, you'd have thrown it away in the neighbor's compound. And later you would go there to get a shade, while you despised your humble beginning. As Africans, we must learn to own, to be proud, and to cultivate and grow and advance what we have. Our dreams are valid. Our vision must be established, and it shall be established by both men and women like our professor here, who is willing to take the small university and grow it into satellite campuses that are now graduating many men and women. So we are very proud of these dreams that start small. When I stand and I look at the state that is standing before me, it suffices to say I can see they have different kind of gadgets, and all of them are doing the same thing. I'm only very happy that I'm going for boy children, and they seem to be right in front of me. So I am a very proud mother today. Some are using telephones, others have complicated technological devices.